whispers of the past. The chipped paint on the swing set, faded from years of sun and rain, felt familiar to Ethan. He'd returned to Oakhaven after years away, a homecoming tinged with a quiet ache of longing. A text from Sarah, his childhood best friend, echoed in his mind. She was coming home, recently divorced. He found her in the park beneath the ancient oak where they had built their secret hideaway. Time had barely touched her. The same mischievous glint danced in her eyes. They talked for hours, revisiting shared memories of stolen cookies and daring escapades. The park, their cherished childhood haunt, became a canvas of laughter and nostalgia. Their conversation led them to the corner store, a local gem. They filled their bags with favorite treats, maintaining a ritual from their youth. As the sun dipped, casting long shadows, they strolled through familiar streets, feeling both exhausted and exhilarated. They eventually found themselves at the Oakhaven Inn, the only hotel in town. Inside, the scent of old wood and freshly baked bread enveloped them. They settled into a cozy room, the comfortable silence a stark contrast to their boisterous past. Then Sarah, voice barely a whisper, confessed, "Ethan, I've loved you for a long time." Ethan's breath hitched. He had loved her too, but the fear of ruining their friendship had held him back. The words lingered, heavy with unspoken desire. Sarah continued, "But I left Oakhaven because I feared losing our friendship. Now I'm back, realizing that wasn't the answer." "Sarah," Ethan replied, his voice thick with emotion. I've loved you too." He saw the weight lift from her shoulders, her eyes brightening. The night unfolded in a blur of shared emotions, regrets, and the love that had quietly grown between them. They spent hours wrapped in the comfort of long-suppressed feelings. Ethan awoke the next morning to find Sarah sleeping beside him. Disbelief washed over him. The girl he'd longed for was nestled in his arms. He pulled out a small wooden ring they'd used to pretend with as children, carefully slipping it onto her finger. "I think it's time to make this real, Sarah," he said softly. She looked up, her eyes shining with joy. "Yes, Ethan," she whispered, pressing her hand against his. In that moment, surrounded by the quiet of the dawn, a new chapter began. They walked home together, hand in hand, not just as childhood friends, but as lovers embarking on a future filled with laughter and lasting love.